Yesterday, when I listened to a video clip where Jimmy Wanjigi was strongly supporting Mama Ngina Kenyatta in the wake of the tax propaganda, that video clip really caught my attention. But I'm so glad that really this is then coming out. We have this conversation here. But as Jim was talking, there is a phenomena that I am seeing in our politics. Leaders that were perceived to be on the side of opposition, and at one point, I think after the election, they were cagey or some had even shown intention to work with William Ruto, seems to be moving away from him. And Jimmy Wanjigi defense of Mama Ngina means that he's also talking the voice of Raila Odinga. When Gaucho was planning, when Gaucho was planning that, When Gaucho was planning, was having his birthday, Jim Wanjigi was present and was around him. Oduor Court did a tweet telling President Ruto in a tweet that I think you can look at it here. Sijui kama alikuwa shanitoa, alikuwa ameniblog some point. Alisha unblock, so can get his tweet. He said, "Now we know the campaign promises were lies. Even the hyped plan was a hoax. This will be a one-term government." That is Oduor Court speaking about it. If you look at people that are seated next to Raila, you will see that at one point those are people that were close to William Ruto. Starting from Paranya. Paranya went to some burial in Kakamega and said, Raila alimfanya nini, and he wanted to walk out. But they did not see. Now, I want to play for you two clips because it will help us debunk. Listen to the voice of Wajakoya. Not Wajakoya. I want you to listen to the video clip by, who is this? By Wanjigi. Because it is what is going to give us an idea of why people seems to be coalescing around Raila Odinga ideology.
Hiyo shida hamutatatua mukitafuta mali ya Jomo Kenyatta. Mukitafuta nini? Mali ya Jomo Kenyatta. That one we will not allow. Jomo yuko? Hayuko. Kama muna shida na Uhuru Kenyatta, Uhuru ni Uhuru. Si ndio? Uhuru ni nani? Ni Uhuru. Tafuta yeye. Lakini babake hapana. Jomo hayuko. He is not here to defend himself. Yuko. Na the Bible, Bishop, you tell me. Niambie vizuri. The Bible is very clear. You must defend widows and orphans. Kweli ama si kweli? Mama Ngina si ni widow? Kwa nini mnamtafuta? Kwa nini? Kwa nini? Kijana ingali yuko Uhuru, tafuta yeye. Muachane na hiyo ya historia ya Jomo Kenyatta na mama, hatutaki kusikia. Munaguza sasa live wire.
Now, why do you think Jimmy Wanjigi is defending Mama Ngina that way? Baka nasema sasa hapa umekanyanga wire. If you have a problem na babake, target the father. Jimmy Wanjigi and I think Uhuru Kenyatta are very close buddies. That's one thing you know. And if there is existing power of the dynasty, then they belong to that group. But according to me, I see as if I see the approach of Jimmy on this. He's trying to take the community position. He's trying to make it like when Kenyatta is a household name, and he's struggling at least to take up to inherit Uhuru Kenyatta's voting constituency, or rather, Uhuru was supported by the senior citizens in the mountain, and he seems to be speaking to the heart of those people. That hapo, if you have a problem with Jomo Kenyatta, you go and look for Jomo Kenyatta. Go and look for Uhuru Kenyatta, but don't go for Malia Jomo Kenyatta. I think it's a narrative that Jim was creating to portray, rather to project William Ruto as a man who was just after Kenyatta's wealth. That was not where I wanted to do this analysis. My target with this analysis was simple. Why the opposition chiefs are now seems to be coalescing around Raila Odinga ideology. Kindly subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell and like our video. Raila must be very careful because those who are around him now are angling for succession. All those there, be it Mudavadi, be it Kalonzo, be it even the ones that are coming, be it Wajakoya. The only person that is around Raila Odinga, honestly around the ideology of Raila Odinga, is Martha Karua. All the others, the rest there, are angling for that succession. And the reason why I am saying that is because of the two ways. That those who are asking for endorsement, and that is Kalonzo Musyoka, and quite a number of them. I think even Oparanya will ask for that endorsement. And the script here is they want to show support to Babaman, support to Raila, and push for that endorsement in the way that if they don't get it, they break away and hit Raila. And on that, their strategy may want to make a name. Because they know at the end of the day, I can tell you that if Raila decides to vie in 2027, and I'm seeing signs he might try, if he decides to vie, that's going to be the breakaway aspect. It will be very difficult to consolidate that team unless you consolidate it around some very serious ideology. So these politicians are looking for that, and that's why Raila must be very careful. Others will even want to plot his downfall, but be with him, not fall with him, so that when you rise now when you know it's there. The other thing why leaders are aligning around him is Raila has successfully projected himself as a man of the people and is going back to where he belongs. He's going back to the population. Now, in politics, you must align yourself. Especially Kenyan politics, you must align yourself. And no one wants to be found nowhere. No one wants to be nowhere. You must be somewhere. So some people are going to what Raila said, because on Ruto's side, they are a bit cagey, because more likelihood ranking members are in government and they have taken the front seats. And it's not very easy for you to crack through UDA. Secondly, UDA is the con order of the day. So if you want to go against the grain, it's now against the government, now you have to go on Radiomaisha's wing. So, and with what is happening, politicians are people who understand, and they know very well that maybe what can happen and what cannot happen. They could be understanding, they know very well that population is hard, and Ruto might not achieve a lot. That's it. In fact, Ruto is not going to achieve a lot. He's going to achieve what is achievable. But what he may not achieve is what is not going to be achievable, because he has the ambition, he has the good intention, but he's overestimating himself. That's it. He's overestimating himself. So that overestimation is what might cause that kind of a situation where he has not achieved what was promised, what he promised in the plan. So this is what is also happening. Leaders want to align themselves. But more importantly, I think there are a particular kind of feeling that people are waiting for what would be the outcome of Raila Ruto ceasefire. That's what people are looking for. Raila Ruto ceasefire. How is it going to be? At the end of the day, people are pursuing interests. By the way, hata mtu anataka kiongozi bad, they're also pursuing interest. And they could be feeling that in that ceasefire, there is mooted opposition office, leader of opposition office that is coming. I'm wondering, people who told Raila not to take that leader of opposition office were saying we wanted us to go to the street to protest. I'm not seeing them in the rallies. We will analyze about that. So, the people that are heading there, they're thinking of some handshake somewhere, or something on what's going to happen, and they want to be part of that discussion. I know most of them would also want to stay around Raila and thinking that because, okay, Mzee is in almost his days making exit from politics, I want to believe so. Maybe we can benefit from that transition, that transition chaos that is going to be there. Someone can sprout and come out of it. But Ruto has successfully locked doors for anyone apart from the UDA cronies. That's it. That's why hakuna mahali wanaenda. Inabidi, I'm wondering wale watu wanatoka, inabidi if hauleti kura, if your position is not political, you're not adding vote into it, Ruto is not going to listen to your story. So that's it, guys. That's my small understanding why I see opposition chiefs crossing over to caucus around Raila Odinga. You can also tell us your thoughts. That was my thought. Let's meet tomorrow. We have more deep analysis in terms of what's happening in our country.